So you know that project I've been working on for like 3 years and I've mentioned a few times and never said what it was? Well, today I am going to tell you, even though it's not that exciting. So I said I might be telling you about this last week, and then I thought it was kind of unfair for me to say that I might tell you and not tell you. So, the projects I've been working on in secret for the last 3 years and kind of sort of finished last week was a book that I have been writing. Yeah, see, it's really not that exciting because there's no implications to it. But yeah, I've been writing this book for about 3 years, and I finished the first draft last week, which was very exciting. And now I'm just in the process of reworking, especially the earlier chapters, and trying to get them better. I really wrote I wrote about 60% of the book in the last 2 months because I just thought that, I said I wanted to do it this year. I said I wanted to do it last year as well. And when I found out I had this job that I'm starting on Monday, I had 2 months of free time, and I thought I'm going to dedicate it to writing the book. So I just got down and worked away, and it's been exhausting and exciting. And you were the first this is the first time I've actually spoke out loud about it, so it's kind of weird, but I'm very excited about it. I'm going to be trying to get it published. My printer's at my new apartment, which I'm moving back into on Saturday. So that's giving me time to work on the early chapters, and then I'm going to start sending it to agents, and then hopefully publishers, and we'll see what happens from there. I'm not going to be self-publishing if normal publishing doesn't go well. I'm not going to be self-publishing because it's expensive and I just can't afford to. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yay. I've got many months of rejection ahead of me. I can see it happening, but you've got to bite the bullet sometimes. And I've been writing since I was like 10, and it's what I love. And it's the first time I've finished something this huge and book length. It's 90,000 words, so it's kind of like it's a proper book size thing. So yay, there you know now. I'll actually be very surprised if no one guessed that I was writing a book because I read all the freaking time. But so maybe you guessed, I don't know. Thoughts, comments, advice? Yeah. Thanks! I forgot to answer Lisa's question of my favourite airport, and the answer is that I hate all airports because I just hate waiting around for so many hours. So as long as there's a chair and I can get a drink and I can read my book, then I'm good. But my best airport experience was actually at Chicago O'Hare because it was after the terminus was over and I was really sad that I'd left everyone and was on the verge of tears and was walking down the hall, and then Melissa and Frack were walking towards me and I got all excited, and then Melissa got us into this like private lounge thing which had free Wi-Fi and big comfy leather chairs and free cookies and drinks, and it was awesome. And I was there for like 20 minutes before I had to go board my plane. It was still awesome, so O'Hare wins for the best experience. Where have I always wanted to visit? I've always actually wanted to go to California and LA, just to see what it's like. Or Australia and New Zealand. Australia and New Zealand because New Zealand especially because I'm such a Lord of the Rings movie fan that I would love to see the scenery and surroundings. Australia just because it's so far away, it's cool to explore. But California as well because America's just really interesting because everywhere in America is like really different. Like Chicago is nothing like New York, and New York's nothing like Florida, and Florida is nothing like Las Vegas, and California is like another place that's just kind of staple, brass and different, and I'd love to go there. What can Kim do to stay occupied? Well, in my 2 months of summer I've just had, I wrote a book, so you could always write a book if you want to. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of because that's what I've been doing, so yeah, maybe. Your book of the week is 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. Lizzie got me this one and it is fantastic and has great prose. Read it. In other news in my life, I am moving back into my apartment on Saturday. It's very exciting, and it's the first time I'm going to be staying in my apartment. I've moved my stuff in and now I'm going to go actually live there. Then I start my new job on Monday, which I'm very nervous about and scared, and will tell you all about next week probably. So yeah. Also tonight I am going to see Harry Potter again with IMAX again. Yay! So it's only my second time seeing it though, but I'm excited. So I will speak to you guys soon. Bye!